guys, it's your girl Tesehki, and I'm here with Baddies Midwest, and I'm here with Grape News.
You know, but speaking of Baddies Africa, like I said, it looks like Ivori's gonna be there, but it also, I'm telling you, Renee's gonna be there too from NowThatsTV, and they still got smoke with each other. Okay. I didn't realize. Now I know they're all unstable creatures and they're all goofy, but come on, man. Come on, Renee. I was rooting for you, especially when it comes to Baddies Africa. Okay. But this is lame as hell, y'all. So Renee recently went viral for trolling this man at Burger King, minding his own damn business. Okay, y'all saw this?
Ask for two.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
One moment. What's up?
What's on your mind right now?
Huh?
What's on your mind right now?
No, I'm trying to, because this guy, he asked for two. He asked for two double whoppers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's saying that, number who? But now he's switching it up. He getting upset with me.
That's what's on your mind right now?
Yeah.
It needs to be some money.
It need to be some money. He at work right now, stupid. He making money. You at his job.
The 12/2015.
Yes.
Okay. And have they been changed in any way according, based on what's in front of you?
No.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, the state now moves to admit.
Fuck it out. We talking about a little baby in his restaurant. Fuck little baby in his restaurant. Nigga, I'm talking about a kid. You talking about me eating at somebody's fucking restaurant.
You're a goofy
No,
bitch.
that's not true.
You need to make some money. She thought that was so funny, huh? Look at her. She thought that was so funny. That was corny as hell.
Yeah.
It needs to be some money.
Yeah, so it's funny because I was rooting for her, y'all. So I'm neutral at this point because y'all know Ivori get on my damn nerves too. Well, remember Renee, okay, was in the VIP section and was in the trailers with Roller and Scotty, and they both been supporting her. Okay, even Natalie liked and posted or whatever the post about Renee being on Baddies Africa. Okay, so I think she's gonna be on Baddies Africa. So speaking of that, Ivori's gonna be there too. So Ivori is like, okay, you go get this smoke because Renee shouted her out, basically called her out, saying that she gonna need that. Okay, she still need that because when Renee was fighting, I guess it was on Young and Reckless, right, or whatever last show that they was on. While Renee was fighting, Ivori tried to trip her. Okay, so Renee wants her revenge. Okay, so Ivori is going off on Mel, okay, and Renee, basically saying y'all chasing clout, trying to be on Zeus. You know what I mean? Y'all trying to beef with me so y'all can get on Zeus. She also shout out Pretty P, which I think is trash. They're saying that Pretty P is not going to be brought back for Baddies Africa, which is stupid. But y'all got the nerve to have Bigger on for multiple seasons, Roller, Anna Max, Scotty, but somebody that only been on for one season and stood on business, never ducked the fade, never backed down, served some good looks. Like, I mean, Pretty B is essentially what y'all look for on the TV show. So that's how you know it's weird politics going on. You feel me?
I'm about to make an example out of y'all. And no shade, like I said, I was a little skeptical with Baddies Midwest. I really didn't know how things worked over there. You feel me? I didn't want to overstep my boundaries. I didn't want to do too much. If they call me again, babe, if they call my phone and tell me I'm going to Africa, y'all not going to make it out of Africa. Y'all might want to leave me alone and stop following me. Stop following me on my mama. Y'all bitches need to go get y'all own little, you know? Everybody want to be on Baddies. They pay, I get it. But like, damn, stop following me. Like, y'all should have been tried. It just look weird now. Yeah, now you know how shit go. Clock it on my mama. Do you think Summer coming back? Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. That bitch is Summer, so. I would really love to see Pretty P back, though. I really will. I just feel like Pretty P was, like, she's very underrated. Pretty P eat down. Oh, God, nigga. Y'all don't understand she's just not rowdy. Like, she just don't run around yelling. But, like, bitch, like, somebody bother her or do something to her. Oh, God, like, Pretty P was on that fool, like, and she runs all her faves. Both, every single one. Like, I'm about to make an example out of y'all. And no shade, like I said, I was a little.
So yeah, you see how she acting like, oh, if I come back, do I think Summer coming back? Y'all know what the hell going on. Stop acting stupid. But that was her throwing shade at Mel, okay, and Renee, okay, Eleni Fox, okay, and then shouting out Pretty P. I'm down for Paula coming back. They might surprise us. She might, because we know how it be. They send people home and they got replacements and stuff like that. We see how they brought back Nunu. Y'all hear it here. Y'all heard it here first. So when it happens, okay, if it happens, y'all can give me my credit. Don't be surprised if Pretty P is at least a replacement for next season, okay? I can definitely see it happening. Okay? But speaking of Summer, let's talk about it, okay? If you guys do not remember, Summer did call out Tesehki, okay? And it's funny how they keep saying that that Summer started it, but people be acting dumb, all right? Just because you don't like somebody don't mean that you just can't be honest. You can be honest and like somebody, not like somebody at the same time. Tesehki started it. She reposted that post about her doing that weird stank face, and she said she felt some type of way about Summer speaking the way she was speaking around kids. And from what I heard, it really wasn't nothing. I don't get it, right? And they was in the bathroom at that. So, Summer go back, okay, and say, hey, you got some nerve. You feel me? You got, your sister said you did this to her, blah, 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 right? Okay, and it's crazy because Summer called her son daddy. They all weird, okay? So Tesehki is saying that, basically kind of confirming that she's not going to be on Baddies Africa, I guess, because now she's on the call, she's on FaceTime or IG or whatever with MariahLynn, okay? And they got their little fake relationship and friendship because remember, Tesehki didn't stick up for MariahLynn. Mariah felt like she was weird for that and called her out, but she didn't fight her at the Baddies Caribbean reunion, basically saying she fragile, it's too easy, she ain't worried about that, blah blah blah. Now they acting like they still cool and stuff like that, and she claiming that she go get Mariah to fight Summer, fight Summer for her. When you don't need Mariah to fight her for you because Mariah already wanted to fight Summer. We only know Summer because of Mariah. You feel me? How she snuck her at the Baddies Midwest reunion. Midwest auditions. So they already had beef. They already had beef. I don't know, but I'm not feeling that, but
Tesehki, Dolly already beat your ass. That's why you on this steady going live. My still booked and busy. Ho, stop on your siblings and get some real ho. Stop on your siblings and marrying them and get some real because you really like that's the real tea. And the same face you make it is the same face I made when you ate Krishan and try to deny it. Now take that L, ho, and still ain't going to Africa. Tesehki.
So Tesehki said, okay, I got Mariah for you.
Need for you to go on Baddies Africa and handle that for me, sister. They trying to play on my top. And I'm finna go crazy. Mariah, I'm gonna need you to handle it. Scotty with the motherfucking Scotty, I need you to ding dong on that just like you was ding donging on that in Hawaii. Yes, I need you to do that.
And unless we see something that's just like super, you know what I mean, convincing, I don't believe it. I don't believe Scotty beat up no damn Summer in no Hawaii.
Hey, I'm gonna need for you to go on Baddies Africa and handle that for me, sister. They trying to play on my top. And you know I'm finna go crazy. Mariah, I'm gonna need you to handle it. Scotty with the motherfucking Scotty, I need you to ding dong on that just like you was ding donging on that in Hawaii. Yes, I need you to do that.
So when she said this, MariahLynn actually pops up. Okay, she actually pops up and she has something to say. Let's go.
I just don't like how it's always like people like to go low, and then when we go to hell with no air conditioner, it's like we the bad guys, we the bullies. The same screaming she took my job need to go take a bath because I saw them panties on Jasmine Renee's Instagram story looking like a dirt bike. I said, oh my God, why her panties look like that?
You look so pretty.
Thank you. You too, you know. But you can't say it on the live, but I could say it on the live. And you know, one thing I don't do, I really don't like to, but I don't like to talk about like kids, none of that shit. But I see what she was saying. She liked to talk about families and people that parents and stuff. So when we catch you, we're gonna be right next to your mother.
Whoa! When you catch Summer, you're gonna bury her right next to her mother. Yeah, that's I don't know, bro. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Nigga, what?
Wow.
It's my crazy Mariah. Like the scary one.
Like I said. No, because for real, you really didn't do nothing. And now it's like reunion over, season over. And I just don't like how it's always like people like to go low. And then when we go to hell with no air conditioner, it's like we the bad guys, we the bullies. The thing you are trying to defame your character. Out of here, you know what time it is. You ain't say not a Mary Bo Peep when you was in front of my sister.
That's facts. That's your cases, you know.
And they left.
Sister? What are you... Hold on. Okay. So, MariahLynn... Hold on. MariahLynn, Tesehki, text messages. Are we forgetting about these text messages? Okay. All right. So look. So this is when she was talking about Tesehki. Hey sissy, what you up to? I can move around again. They let her be breathe. Hey baby, that's good. Yeah, cause they on my ad, blah blah blah. So look, this is So this is MariahLynn, former friend, exposing her. She says, damn sis, how you unfollow me over a hosting, but you ain't unfollowed Tesehki for not jumping in, and she right there with you. You have to understand, these people are my co-workers, babe. Y'all are more like my family to me. That's why I unfollowed you, because I knew it would catch your attention. Everything gets noticed, sissy, including that whack ad B not helping me. Trust me. Okay. You see? Here goes the tea y'all wanted. I'm done playing circus with this clown because you scared to stand on what you said. Ain't gonna change the fact I'm standing on what I said. I understand you scared to lose your Hulk, but I'm my own Hulk. Never needed no B to stand for me, and I ain't doing ish for clout. I'm already clouted up. You heard? Okay, so she called Tesehki a whack ad B. Okay, Tesehki responds and says, I love myself and my movements. Lord, I hope this is fake. No, it's not fake. And they barely addressed it at the damn reunion, remember? Sapphire addressed those text messages, though, because she was talking about Sapphire, too. So now y'all sisters?
Y'all wasn't there.
You know, that shit don't faze you. Just think about it. You ain't got nothing to say about me, so you gotta say a lot. I'm really that.
Yeah, when they
girl, just think about it. If you're
when
not
the
saying
hating
that
don't
lie,
work,
what
they
else is
start
you
to tell
saying?
lies.
If you're not saying that lie, what are you saying?
Yeah, babe. When they say about you or trying to defame your character, out of here. You know what time it is. You ain't say not a Mary Bo Peep when you was in front of my sister.
That's facts. That's facts. That's your cases, you know.
And they let
that shit don't
I
phase
wasn't
me.
there.
You know that shit don't phase me. Just think about it. You ain't got nothing to say about me, so you gotta say a lie. I'm really that.
Yeah, when they
girl, just think about it. If you're
when
not
the
saying
hating
that
don't
lie,
work,
what
they
else is
start
you
to tell
saying?
lies.
If you're not saying that lie, what are you saying?
Yeah, babe. When they say about you or trying to defame your character, out of here. You know what time it is. You ain't say.
Yeah, so they fake as hell, y'all. Yeah, they all so fake, huh? Man, anyway, so Mariah trying to get back on Baddies Africa. We already know what it is. She claimed that they called her and talked to her too. So I don't know if I can believe her. You know, I don't know. Would y'all want Mariah back? That is a storyline. Okay, that's an instant storyline. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys are interested. I'm not interested in her coming back only because, you know, I'm okay with just new people. Give new people a chance. But I mean, that is a beef. All right. Summer have talked trash about MariahLynn on plenty of occasions. She did sneak her at the reunion. I mean, why I keep saying the reunion? The auditions. Okay. So I don't know. They both can't fight either, too. Like, what, do y'all really want to see that? Nobody want to see that. He said she's not interested. Damn, everybody said no, huh? Damn. We can get a new story. Hers is washed up. Damn. It looked like everybody has pretty much spoken.
Clock that T.
Message.
Clock it.
We'll see. She said she already got a call. All right. Yeah, when the ops link up, right. They don't like each other. They both just don't like Summer. Just like Jazz fans. Jazz ain't got no damn fans, y'all. Jazz fans is just people that already hate Summer. You know? But anywho, I'll keep you guys updated. I will keep you guys updated. The baddies be baddying. The baddies be baddying. All right.